How I store my scraps, I like to store them by colour. So I have strips in a tub and then scraps I just put in a bag. I'm going to do green today, and the first thing we need to do is the strips can go to the side because we use the strips for joining the larger pieces together. And the first thing I do with the small scraps is sort them into size. So I'll have rough strip sizes. It's normally by length. There's a piece from before, more from before, and I just sort them into piles. So random shapes. There's more scrappy bits that I'll sort those out. Bigger bits. And then I have the little tiny pieces. Once I've sorted them out, I always start off with the small bits first and sew those together, and then I start adding strips to the small bits and build the fabric up as I go. So I'm going to start off with the small pile first. So I'll take a couple of small pieces, roughly around the same size, and I set my machine to 1/4 inch. I always make sure that I've got a small stitch length of about 1.6, and I just sew sew them right sides together. It doesn't matter what scraps go together. I like to see what design comes out in the end. So once I've sewn all my small pieces together, I cut the threads. I use this cutter here, and I just cut the threads on those. Anything that, like this one, that needs trimming, I'll trim down the seam allowance. And same with that one, so trim down to the 1/4 inch seam allowance. And just finger press those open. It doesn't matter what side the seam goes onto. So I'll do that with all the small pieces first. Then what I like to do is join the small pieces. So I'll get something like a strip like this, and then always make sure your fabrics are right sides together. I do keep a small ironing board to the left hand side of me and a small cutting mat to the right hand side of me, so that I don't have to really move. And then just open that out. Now I've got a nice straight edge here that I can add, but that's not long enough. I don't want to waste that bit there. So I can take this piece, or even this piece. No, I'll do it that way around. So finger press that open. You can press each seam if you want. So now I have a long enough piece for there without ruining, without losing But I don't want to lose this, so I'm going to pull it down because that's a thick piece there. So I'm going to slide it down and keep it sort of there. So I've got some of the lemon at the top and the green at the bottom. And then just when I'm happy with the placements, always give it a finger press or press with an iron. So what we're doing now is just building the fabric. So I'll get another strip. So that is actually long enough to go on there. So I'll do it that way. I'm bringing it over. I can do it at an angle if I want to. I can do it straight. It doesn't matter how you do it. Just be creative. And I'll trim that down. And finger press that open. So now what I'll do, as that's getting bigger, I'll take that over and give that a press. I like to press as I go along. And now I have another nice straight edge here. So I want to, this could actually go there, that's long enough. But I want to put a piece here because this tapers off too much. Actually no, I'm going to leave that. So I'm going to join this piece on here. Finger press that over. I just let the seams go to whichever side they want to sit flat. And now with this piece, I'll get a strip, so whatever strip I can find, and I'm going to put that as a diagonal across there, and that will give a bit of character. And I want to go from the top down to this corner. And then cut all that off. What I tend to do is build different blocks. They could be square, they could be weird shapes, triangles, it doesn't matter how they turn up, but I just build small blocks at first. This actually could be big enough, so I'll just cut that off and I'll put that aside and then start working on the next block. Now like this is a piece that I've cut off from a previous project when I've made the fabric, and this is an offcut. Out of the strip box, I'll get a strip and put that on. When you've got pieced fabric underneath, don't pull on it because you could have bias edges. So you don't want to distort your fabric. So I let the machine pull the fabric through on its own and I just guide it. The last thing you want to do is distort the fabric. So finger press that open, and then I won't iron that, I'll just press it flat with the iron so it doesn't bend and warp. And then I'll put that aside. I'll maybe put another strip down this side. The next thing that I do is I start building my fabric. So I'll put the strips aside. I use those to build the fabric together. So I'll just take pieces. I've got all different size blocks here, and I just make them with my scraps, and I put them in a box, in a tub, and when I want to make fabric I'll just pull out all the colours and I keep them in a big tub. So I've got red ones, I've got blue ones, all sorts in here, and I'll just pull them out and use whatever colour I want. Then what I'll do is I'll just place the fabric together and I'll start building it, just lining up the edges. The strips are what join the pieces together, so I'll just lay it out whatever size I need, and where I need a strip I'll take one out the box and put it down, cut it and carry on. So like this one here, I'll join those two together first, and then I'll join that piece to that piece using a strip, and I just build my fabric up as I go along. What I want to do is make a cover for my iPad, a bag. I want to keep it in the case. I've cut the fabric out. I have this foam, it's like car roof lining that I have lying around. So I'm going to use that for the quilting, and then I've got my lining which is the same size as the outer. I'm going to draw myself a 1-inch grid, but I want it on the diagonal. So I'm just going to draw a diagonal line. So I'm just lining up the edge with my 45 degree, and I'm drawing first line. I'm going to draw 1-inch lines. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I've got a 1-inch grid that I've drawn with a fusion pen, so it's heat erasable. And then I'm going to take the foam, line that up central and pin that in place. I'm not putting a back on it because I'm not binding it. And I'm going to go over and just sew all up and down those lines. I'm going to start off in the middle, and I'm going to use my stitch length at 3, I think, and just sew. I've quilted along the lines, and what I'm going to do now is just give it a press, and that will get rid of all the ink marks. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to show you how I make the fabric strip for the handles. So this is the fabric strip that I'm going to use for the handles. I'll show you how I made that. And this strip is 3 inches wide. You're going to need scraps of fabric that are at least 3 inches long and give them a press. And we're going to head over to the machine and I'll show you how I make the tape. Take your strips right sides together. So I'm going to keep them lined up at the top and just keep sewing. It's as simple as that. And just keep adding as you go along until you've got the length that you want. It doesn't matter which way, I just send the seams all in the same direction. And then I use my straight edge and cut that down to size. Fold this in half and I want to cut this into 1 1/4 inch strip. So I've got that on my 1 1/4 inch line and I want 2 strips. That's 1. So now I have 2 strips that are 1 1/4 inches wide. The solid green strips are cut at 2 inches wide. Pin one of each strips right sides together along one of the long edges. Now pin the other long edges. Now turn the tubes right side out. Top stitch down both long edges. There's the straps. All I did was zigzag down both sides. Find the centres on the short edges of your main fabric. Place the straps right side facing down 2 inches from the centre mark on both sides. Stitch down to hold in place. Lay the lining fabric right side facing together, pin all the way around, sew all the way around the edge, leaving a gap of about 3 inches to turn right side out. Press the opening seams back, clip the corners and flip the bag right side out. Give it a good press. Clip the opening closed and top stitch all the way around the outside edge. Bring the 2 handle edges together, clip down the sides and top stitch the 2 side edges to close the bag. And you're all done. This one, as you can see, I did a centre piece and I just put strips all around the side. I made a strip section at the bottom, and this one I made 4 pieces and then covered it with this strip to give it a bit of creativity. This one is purely just all different scraps sewn together and then quilted. This one's quilted as I sew it. So this is quilt as you go, and this one was quilted afterwards.